Welcome to our channel, Why Not Now? I'm Lisa Marie and this is my handsome and meticulous husband on the camera, Steven. Sorry guys, I was just messing with him off camera because he wanted to make sure that everything was lined up perfectly for you guys. We can show you the beautiful area of Juriquilla in Queretaro, Mexico. As you guys who have been following us already know, we already did a video on Juriquilla. If you have not already checked out part 1 of Juriquilla, make sure you check it out. I'll pin that in the comments below, as well as in the description below each and every video. You will see a section for, below our, check it in our pinned comment below. I'll go ahead and post the link there. And also it will be listed below this video in the description section. So today we're gonna go ahead and take you on to the other side of Juriquilla, and we may just have a surprise for you at the end. We may take a little quick Uber ride, a 7-minute ride. It's also not far from here in Juriquilla. It's called the Plaza Norika, and a few viewers recommended that we show it to you all. And it has apparently some restaurants and a view of the lake and some shopping for those of you who like to go ahead and do those kinds of things. We might go ahead and put that at the very end, so stay tuned. Where are we now? As you can see here in the beautiful backdrop, we have the HEB, which is become now one of my favorite supermarkets. I mean, I don't shop here often because we don't live here, but when I do come out here, I do go ahead and check out HEB. As you can see in the backdrop, guys, we have beautiful mountain views, and across here to the left, I'll let my husband chime in.
Across here to the left, guys, we have one of the tallest, if not the tallest building in Santiago de Querétaro. This is a hospital, and I was reading up on it.
It's called San Jose
Moscati. San Jose Moscati. And I was actually reading up on it. I'm looking at my phone right now. It was just saying, and this is from Wikipedia, that San Jose Moscati Hospital signed an agreement on March 13, 2020 with the company to provide the hospital with tools to fight cancer. And with this agreement, San Jose Moscati will be the first institution in Mexico and Latin America to offer real-time adaptive radiotherapy services through the Unity team, positioning itself as one of the best equipped cancer centers worldwide. That's actually crazy.
San Jose Moscati here in the city that we live in, beautiful Querétaro in beautiful Mexico, is going to be one of the #1 hospitals fighting cancer in Mexico. I think that's, and in Latin America.
In Latin America.
That is amazing, guys.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yep, that is. And yes, we are by the HEB. The HEB has some delicious aguas in there, guys. They make them fresh, and you can buy them for like 12, 13 pesos. They are delicious.
For those who don't know what agua frescas are,
agua frescas are, it just could be a mix of fruit, water. They make it with water, or they can make it with milk. So you can get an agua de leche with fruits and strawberries and stuff like that, or you can have it with water.
All fresh.
So it's all fresh. All right, guys, we're gonna continue walking this way, and we're gonna walk you through residential areas, so showing you some more apartments. In our last video, we were showing you Juriquilla Towers, but we're gonna show you other apartments that's for rent over here. So I'm gonna turn the camera around.
So as my husband is showing you the front views, I'm gonna go ahead and chime in and you know how we guys like to tell you, you know, the scoop on things, and we don't hide anything. To the best of our ability, we want to be honest, and that's how we treat everything, because we knew how we felt before we were moving here to Mexico. We wanted to know, you know, how are the neighborhoods, and how is the safety, you know, would we like it there, is it walkable, is it pet friendly, so many different things that we wanted to know. And a lot of times, guys, you know how it is, you go up to YouTube And the way it works is that the videos that show a lot of touristy or just kind of like people just showing you quick and the best of everything and just kind of eating out. But if you're coming here to really live long term, you want to know more than that. You want to know about the healthcare. You want to know about your temporary residency. You want to know how much are the rentals? What are the areas like? Are they family friendly? So that's what we're here for. That's what our channel is all about. It's about living affordably. It's about giving you all the tools, all the resources that you need to move not only here to beautiful Santiago de Querétaro, but to beautiful Mexico.
Yep, guys, my wife is absolutely right. And over here, I'm going to show you, we're walking by a major highway over here. So over here, I'm going to show you a Plaza Santa Fe. And over there, they have the Rebel Wings, veterinarian for animals. A lot of other little spots over there, like you have your lashes done for the ladies. Then over here, that's actually pretty cool, a pet bath station.
Oh, nice. Spa hotel.
Yeah. But this is on the main strip. Well, I can't say the main strip. I don't know the name of the street right now. But I will get to it. And over there you have a Santander, a El Globo, which is, they sell pastries.
Is that a bank?
Things like that. Yes, Santander, Santander, how you pronounce it? Loud motorcycle. Actually, they have a customer service thing. Our friend was explaining us. They have a big customer service facility down here. And that allows a lot of people to have a job down here. And that's actually pretty cool. But as I was saying, the El Globo, they sell pastries and coffees and things like that. Flip it around. They have
now, is that an IHOP, like IHOP, what we're used to back in the States?
Yes, guys, they have an IHOP over here.
International House of Pancakes. So not only do they have a Denny, which is actually, we showed the Denny's, it's 24 hours apparently in our part 1 of our Juriquilla video tour. We showed the Denny's there. So hey guys, we also have an IHOP on this side.
Yep, we have IHOP. And we're freestyling as we always do, guys. So bear with us.
Oh, look, and they have the pharmacy Benavides, and I think that they're doing, for those of you who are traveling down here, I think this is one of the pharmacies that are doing COVID testing, I believe.
Yeah.
So you guys know, because I asked a friend, I like to consider her a friend, about COVID testing recently, and she had mentioned there was a laboratory doing it, and I was comparing prices on the pharmacies and laboratories. You are going to pay more if you go to a lab. It seems like maybe almost double the price, but in the pharmacies, you know, looks like they're probably charging anywhere from like $14 to maybe $17, give or take.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to cross over, so it's gonna be a crazy experience. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that now. Trying to cross over.
This is nothing but in comparison to that when we were crossing the street in El Refugio neighborhood tour that we did when we were crossing the highway.
Yeah, make sure you check that out, our El Refugio video.
We actually have a playlist now, so you guys who want to check out our neighborhood tours, we keep adding to them. Just go ahead and click on the playlist and you'll see all neighborhood tours. Same thing for like day trips. You'll see all day trips and parks, so on and so forth. There's information on if you're all about the information on how to's, we have a playlist for that.
And we're gonna walk down a little bit further because there's a lot of stuff over there, it looks like, so it may not be as walkable. But this is one thing we always try to show you, that the walkability of things and stuff like that. Even though you can do it, it may not be all sidewalk and paved like you would like for it to be, but you can do it.
Well, on that side, they have some sidewalk.
Flip it around, guys, because you guys can see the front. And that's the pharmacy Benavides she was talking about, my wife.
We have quite a few viewers that are beginning to understand that this is what, you know, one of our specialty areas is showing you guys the real Queretaro neighborhoods here. We're taking it around on foot. We're not just doing clip. We're actually walking through the neighborhood. So as we walk and we experience, you experience it real time with us. And we get requests, you know, hey, can you go check out this neighborhood and that? And we love that you guys suggest that. And we do consider it, you know, amongst our other projects. We do consider those, and we would like to continue doing them. Yeah. But guys, I do want to say this. People here are charging for neighborhood tours. So if you go see maybe a real estate agent, they're charging you, and they're only showing you maybe a few on one hand, select neighborhoods that are catered to more sorts of foreigners, okay? Yeah. We're not just showing you those neighborhoods, we're showing you all kinds of neighborhoods.
Yeah, we are.
And the way that you can help us continue to do this, continue to bring you this type of information, is to please contribute, okay? If you find our content to be informational, you find it to be enjoyable, and you're able, whether it's $1 or more, we'd appreciate it. Whether you come back on a monthly basis or you do it one time, we always pin our links and information in the pinned comment and under this description of every video. So we appreciate all you guys who have recognized. I'm a little out of breath, sorry guys. Comes from being asthmatic. We appreciate all you guys who have shared your appreciation and have told us how much you are grateful that we're doing this work for you, and it makes you feel more comfortable, that you would have never considered coming to Querétaro or coming to live in Mexico, period. But now, because we are showing you the ins and outs, that you feel more confident, more comfortable, that you come down here and you recognize places that you see in our video, and you're like, oh gosh, we saw this before, and it gives you comfort. Yeah. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for telling us that. It continues to give us the motivation to push through and to continue doing this, and thank you for your support of our channel.
All right, guys, we have, of course, they have the gas stations and stuff over here. The Super Q, little pizzeria. And over here, it's actually, I can't really explain to you how it works when you're getting gas over here, but they do say watch out and pay attention to everything when you're getting gas, because they may rip you off, they may not put the right amount in there and stuff like that. So always make sure you pay attention if you come down here in a vehicle and come to the gas station.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now, this has nothing to do with Mexico, because I'm originally from New York City, not Manhattan, not the one that you see in Home Alone and Sex and the City, but the real New York, okay? Not all the glitz and glam. And if you go and you pull up, there are certain gas stations in New York where they still will pump your gas for you, and if you don't pay attention, they will rip you off. So just common sense, guys, wherever you go, pay attention, especially because if you're coming down here, you don't know the language or things that are not familiar to you, you have to pay even more attention.
Yeah, of course, guys. All right, I'm gonna flip it around and see a Polo Feliz right there. That's a nice little chicken spot. You can go in there and get you a half a bird, a whole bird or whatever, if you're into eating chicken and stuff like that.
Rotisserie chicken, right?
Yeah, rotisserie chicken, out of bottle, stuff like that. And we're gonna walk up, guys, and we're gonna go into the residential area, and trust me, the residential area is much more walker friendly, pedestrian friendly. Let me say it like that.
Well, actually, one of our friends lives in the, you know, we're not gonna give the actual building, but they live in the area, and you can tell about the amenities that they have there.
All right, guys, I'm gonna show you where we're walking. Hopefully my wife gets out of the street.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you what you don't see off camera. He's yanking me out of the street as we're talking.
Why wouldn't I do it, guys? So she just walks in the street thinking like she's a superwoman or something, and it's like a car will run into you. Like, come on. But yeah, guys, we walking through this area, just trying to show you this the real deal. Or further, they have like a cerveceria up a little bit further, and it looks like this could be like an office rental spot. Right over here.
So about Juriquilla a bit. And so apparently Juriquilla was founded as a hacienda in the 18th century, but by the 1970s it became a residential and a golf course community. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was. And I mentioned that before in my previous video, guys, when I was telling you that it was a hacienda, it was a plantation. I actually owned slaves and stuff out here.
And guys, where do you know, but in beautiful Querétaro, I know you probably say, oh, we see this all the time in Mexico, but to me it isn't normal. Where you can find fresh lavender everywhere you go. Fresh lavender, like, guys, this is amazing right here. Bushes and bushes apart. You can come out and pick you some fresh lavender and bring it home. Beautiful.
All right, guys, this is a cerveceria. I was mentioning to you guys, come out there, hang out. You like to drink beer and stuff like that. Have a nice little bar atmosphere. And it looks like it's isolated, guys, but it's really not. You just have certain little areas, but they're building it up so fast out here. Five years from now, it's gonna be unrecognizable, meaning that it's gonna be just built all over. You're gonna have a lot of apartments and maybe a mall or something. I think they may bring another mall out here, because you know Antilla Mall is out here. City.
It's about 10 minutes driving, right?
I don't know. Yeah, if that. All right, guys, we getting over here towards the residential area.
And we don't play golf, guys, but we read that there's an 18-hole championship golf course here, and also I read that there's also a 9-hole executive golf course. So for you ladies and gents who love golf,
and golf, yeah,
it's a golf community.
Yeah, that's true.
For that.
Big golf community out here. And I think out there in Sabita as well, Sabita, it's a big golf community. There's a lot of places out here where they play a lot of golf.
Our local friends taught us how to say it properly. So we were saying, of course, as all foreigners do, we come here, we don't know. It's ZIBATA, I think.
ITA, something like that, yeah.
And we were saying Zabita or something like that. It's Zipata. That's how you say it.
Yeah, Zipata. All right, guys, we get into the nice residential area now.
That's I think that's some of the.
There's some apartments right here.
And here's definitely more walkable. Look, they intentionally created these pathways, so
yeah, it's more walkable.
Once you get over here, you can walk around all day, walk to the park, walk your dog. But on that main strip, yes, you can still do it. But you know, of course, you may want to Uber some places if you don't want to go through the hassle, or you may need a car. But it just depends.
Yep, it's very walkable over here, and that's what I was mentioning to you guys. It becomes walkable once you get over in the residential area. People out here all day jogging, walking their dogs, and it's just very pet friendly, very green, very nice. It's a suburban area. Reminds me of like a suburban area in the United States. I'm just saying that because that's what I'm comparing it to. But you still have, it kind of reminds you of like could be like a Florida or whatever, because you see the palm trees and stuff like that.
Yeah, and today with the heat, it's pretty hot today.
It's a hot one today, guys.
You're gonna see some sweat trickling down.
Yeah, it's a hot one today.
You know, I'm kind of curious to know you all's opinions, who either live in Juriquilla Towers, or who know of, maybe have real estate agent friends. I mean, we have a couple, but we want your opinion, because we heard through the grapevine that the building upkeep isn't what it used to be, and the prices apparently haven't gone down. Yeah. And it's not as nice as you would think based on the exterior. We just heard this recently. We showed you guys the Juriquilla Towers in our first Juriquilla video, but we have seen the inside of some of the other condos out this way, and some of them were really, really beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Really lovely, but they were going for, like, honestly, guys, like in the 20,000 peso range per month.
Yeah, 20,000 peso range, including services. Yep.
Give or take. Some were cheaper, some were even higher than that.
Yeah, and it's more of, we will have to tell you, we've been coming out here a little bit more often, and the more and more I come out here, the more and more it kind of grows on me. But I know it's more of a sacrifice because you're further away from Central. Even though they have things out here, you would need a vehicle. You would need a vehicle for sure to get around. But you can walk to certain things, as we were showing you guys earlier in the previous videos, that you can walk to the Superama, the Chedraui, and things like that. But I'm gonna flip it back around and show you some more apartments. These are all apartments and where you can rent them and everything all along the strip right here.
Allegro, right? Towers?
Yeah, I think Allegro, one of them. Like it could be offices back there for sale. And they're constantly building back there. They're constantly doing construction.
So as you guys saw, we came from the HEB, right? But so if we walk further down, like my husband mentioned, we get to the Chedraui, which is a lovely, beautiful, I can't even, it's just a store with everything, electronics, supermarket, furniture, everything you could possibly want, gourmet items, gorgeous inside.
Yeah, it is.
Fresh baked goods. They have a little cafe on the inside, little places where you can eat sushi, everything you could think of. And then you also have a little Superama there.
Yeah.
So you got quite a few options when it comes to shopping.
Yeah, you can walk. Just make sure you have your bags with you. And that's one thing that we didn't know when we first moved down here. Everybody has certain bags and things like that. They don't give you bags, and they will sell you some bags, but they don't give you the bags like in the States. They give you the plastic or the paper bags.
Right. So you have to purchase a cloth bag, like a handbag, and that's what you would take to go to Walmart or any other store that you go shopping with. They're not gonna. They're trying to, I guess, be more environmentally friendly. They're not going to give you those plastic bags.
Correct.
I think though they did. We did a delivery one time for when we actually weren't feeling well recently, and I had ordered some things quickly from HEB because they do delivery through Uber Eats.
Corner store.
And they did give us paper bags when they delivered.
Yeah, they're giving us paper bags to deliver. This is the Allegro Towers right here, guys. Nice area. I don't know how much it will cost, but we know some people that live over in these areas, and yeah, you're going 20,000 pesos, which is, I think when you break that down, it's 900 to 1,000 USD.
Again, it just depends on the kind
of
apartment you get.
Yeah, it also depends on what type of floor, what type of apartment you get or whatever. But we're showing you the residential area, and I'm gonna flip it around and show you. That's Juriquilla Towers over this way.
And that was what we showed in
yeah, that's what we were showing in our part 1 of the video. And we're just walking around now, showing you guys a little bit more of Juriquilla. My wife was mentioning that we may go to the Club Norika Plaza. Check that out. And I think that actually sits over a nice little lake or something like that.
That's what we heard, guys.
That's what we heard, so we don't know. But yeah, a nice little lake. So we're gonna walk a little bit further up this way. We're gonna come across, they got them sweating, man. We're gonna come across a park over here. And they're actually constantly improving on this park. It's actually a nice park, Parque Santa Fe. I think that's the name of the park. That's actually a beautiful park, in my opinion. You have workout equipment, you have things going on over there. I have to cross the street again. And the sea is quiet. This is a Saturday, guys. And it's very chill and relaxed out here.
If I slide on the hill, are you gonna catch me?
Yes, I'll try to catch you. The house looks like it's made of like some stone or something. That's one thing I love about down here too. The older homes or whatnot, they're made of like the little stone. Keeps it cool. Keeps it cool in the summertime.
Communities that a lot of people mentioned.
Yeah, there's a lot of gated communities. A lot of these communities are gated. You have security guards and stuff in the front, so a lot of these communities are gated.
And we heard there's also some really good. I wish I could remember the viewer's name that had recommended a couple of. I want to say it was either Japanese or Korean restaurants that were really good out this way.
Yeah, and Asian markets too.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Asian markets out here.
Asian community.
It's an Asian community down here. Yes, it is. But they're building there's some more apartments over there, and they're constantly building, guys. They're constantly building. Like I was saying, in 5 years, it's gonna be, it's already nice, but it's just gonna be more stuff over here, and it's gonna be like its own community where you don't even have to leave. All right, guys, up here you see we're coming across this park. This was the park that was in our first video, Juriquilla.
And some people, you know, were saying, oh, you know, we love Juriquilla. Some people were saying, oh, I don't like Juriquilla. It feels too Americanized. It feels too generic. We're not doing this video because we are for Juriquilla or against Juriquilla. We just like to give you all different kind of perspectives on different areas, so you have many options. Check out some of our other videos. We have all kind of very different neighborhoods. They vary very greatly from one to another.
Yep.
But this is just one option, and you know, some people may want to live out here and they have everything that they need here, and they don't care to go into Centro Historico. They don't care to go downtown, you know, into the city. And other people, they can just take a little short 15-12 minute Uber ride if no traffic, you know, and go check out some little shows, or go to a bar, or just go hang out in Centro Historico if they choose to do that.
Yep.
You're not that far.
All right, guys, I'm gonna flip it around and show you this park. They're constantly improving on it. They have added a lot more to it since the last time we have came out here to film something.
Oh yeah, they painted it.
Playground.
They added some new things.
Yeah, playgrounds out here. Sorry about that. I'm back. But I was saying that they were making more additions to everything. They would add more stuff to it, to this park, and it's making it more and more beautiful. I'm gonna show you the lake right here. Not the lake, the little pond. Very peaceful, if you guys remember that from last time we were showing you.
And my husband didn't tell you why we had to come back, but I'm gonna tell you it's because it was so hot that the camera overheated.
Yeah.
This is why, guys, it's important to have 2 cameras.
Yeah, it's been hot. It's been hot lately. Camera been overheating and stuff like that. It's kind of just started doing that on me. But I noticed when it's hot, it's like that. But yeah, guys, Juriquilla, it's growing on me more and more and more. It's not a bad area. Very safe neighborhood.
It's very picturesque.
Yeah, it is. And guys, you see the Juriquilla Towers up there that way. And comment below, as my wife was mentioning earlier, tell us if you know anybody that live there, or you live in there, or however.
What your experience is like. Is the property well maintained? Does it really look good on the is the rental prices worth it? Because we're hearing as of recent through the grapevine that the upkeep is going down. We would like to know the truth so we can share the truth with you guys.
Exactly, because we don't want to lead you guys or mislead you guys, or trying to say like, oh, check this spot out, and it's trash. That's, I'm using my wife's terminology right there. That's trash.
Yeah, trash. So, guys, if I didn't already mention it before, if you're new to our channel, make sure that you hit subscribe. We have a plethora of content coming your way, enjoyable content, day trips, informational content, neighborhood tours, just daily life for us living in Mexico with 2 little dogs, all that is coming your way.
Yep.
And if you are already our day oneers, our road dogs, thank you guys. We appreciate your support. As always, guys, the way you can support, if you can't financially, we would really appreciate if you can help financially. Of course, we, you know, that helps us, you know, continue to be able to do what we do. But if you can't, for whatever reason, please hit the like button. You know, leave a comment. Tell us what you liked about the video. Tell us what you'd like to see in the future. Share our content with other people that you feel it would benefit. Those are all other small ways that you can help us, and to show, you know, that your appreciation. And as always, we're so grateful for our day oneers. Thank you so much for riding with us as we figured out the process, as we became better with the editing process, with everything as a whole, guys. We appreciate you guys so much. And we have a surprise for you. So I think we're going to jump in an Uber, take that 7-minute drive, and show you maybe a little bit of that Plaza Norika.
Yep, we're gonna do that.
Hey guys, so we are inside Plaza Norika. It just seems like a bunch of restaurant and bars to me, honestly. You can see behind me, I have to be very discreet because I shouldn't be filming in here. But as you can see, guys, it's just a lot of bars, and there's a lake, obviously. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys a view of the, I'll go outside and see if there's shops, but as you can see, it's just pretty much upstairs, downstairs, bars, indoor restaurants. This restaurant coming up that's going to be on my left hand side is going to show eating on the lake. So as you can see, this is eating on the lake here. So that's pretty much it. We're going back outside. Show you the lake real quick. This is the lake. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I had to like really rush that and hold the camera closer to my face so I can actually speak and you can hear me in there. But that's all I saw on the inside. I guess I was expecting more, but those are just my thoughts. Let's go upstairs here. You can see again the views of the lake, restaurant, parking lot, and looks like there's some security down there, which I don't know if I can film down there, but we'll come back and see.
We just left out of the Club Nautica area. It was okay.
Plaza Norika.
Plaza Nautica, it was all right. They had like a little lake or whatever with a bunch of restaurants sitting out there eating. Good vibes, I guess, if that's your type of thing. But as you guys know, that's really not our type of thing, but to each his own. We're
always going to give our own perspectives. I'm going to tell you my perspective. I was not impressed. Okay, I mean, the lake to me was the most beautiful thing. Went inside, it's just a bunch of little tiny restaurant type bars all on top of each other, small, 2 floors. Second floor I didn't see much going on. Okay, I mean, we check.
Everybody,
we've been here. We've seen it.
To each his own.
Somebody else might really like it, and that's great. But we're glad we were able to show you a little bit. But then security did come and said we couldn't film, so I just try to get as much as possible quickly. But there wasn't a whole lot to show, really, to be honest with you.
So, yeah, guys, that's our opinion of being out here. But we've shown you a little bit more of Juriquilla because a lot of people have been asking for it. So we've shown you a little bit more of Juriquilla, and we really hope that you guys appreciated that because we go out here busting our butt showing it, and so we really hope you guys appreciate that.
See the sweat and everything. Cameras over here.
It's a hot day. Then we going around risking having our camera taken and all that stuff because if you guys previously seen in our mall videos and stuff like that, they don't really like you filming in certain locations. But we filmed it out there, so we out here at Juriquilla. I'm
gonna say this because I'm straight. I'm gonna have to be straight. I'm not here. I'm not a people pleaser. I say it like it is. At the same time, I have a lot of respect for. But I'm gonna say it like this. My husband and I have been talking, and we're considering to try to do Save the Neighborhood tours and maybe put it with like a YouTube Premium or something like a Patreon. That way, people will have special access to that. People who are maybe do a monthly membership because this is a lot of work. It's hard work. So that's what we're thinking about. I mean, we won't take away all the neighborhood tours that we've done so far. We will leave those out there, but we're thinking about going forward. That's what we may do. So just a heads up to you guys.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're getting ready to end this video, and as always,
guys, it's hot. It's a beautiful day. You have a lake behind us. What more can you want? So remember, most importantly, live the life that you were meant to live. Keep a grateful heart, even when it gets hard, guys. Keep a grateful heart, and remember,
why not now? All right, guys. Peace.